Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And coming to you today from Portland, Oregon, on the banks of the beautiful Willamette River. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Our game tonight featuring the Portland Trailblazers as they go up against the Los Angeles Clippers. Kevin Harlan here alongside Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. D.A. David Aldridge is on our sideline. D.A., take it away.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Clint Capella's game is based on activity. He said, I'm going to outwork you the whole game. Maybe it's not on social media, but it's efficient. I'm not thinking I want to look nice or I want to make a nice move. I'm thinking about dominating the paint. Guys, I'm thinking about dominating sideline reports.
You already do. You and he are winning players. David, thank you. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. George in the front court, along with Leonard. Powell is out there with Reggie Jackson. And it's Zubac in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Trailblazers, we've got Damian Lillard. Little out there with Clint Capella. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Simons in at shooting guard. For teams with a lot of new players, Greg, this time of year can be a real challenge.
Sure can. And just getting on the same page takes some time. And then you have to build that trust. Weathering the storms together will help you do that.
Now here's Little. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. Now here's Little. Defense right on him. Kicks to Capella. Passes it to Lillard. Nurkic trying to get open. Little can't hit. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Off to a good start as he gets his first shot attempt.
And busting it up the floor. Leonard showing a lot of energy on the fast break. If there's one thing he doesn't lack, it's hustle.
Now here's Lillard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And how many players have ever notched multiple 60-point games? The list? Will, Jordan, Kobe, Elgin Baylor, James Harden, Damian.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws of the game. He misses the free throw.
And you think of those cold-blooded scorers, man, none better than Lillard.
Certain players inspire appropriate fear. When he hits half court, he's with the range.
Now the pass to Powell. Now George takes a three, drills the three-pointer.
And boy, he's got terrific feel on that jump shot. That's how George knocks down those catch-and-shoot jumpers in the blink of an eye.
Here's Simons. Lillard outside. Capella, the pass to Little. Feeds it to Nurkic. Capella trying to free himself up. And Nurkic with the basket on the assist by Little.
And at 280 pounds, I mean, Nurkic is difficult to deter. Even when you hit him, I mean, he's just so strong.
Now, here's Zubac. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. On the wing, George. 6 on the shot clock. Banked in off the glass. George has got 5 points so far.
And this is why you get George the ball there. He's solid at figuring out how to capitalize.
Leonard against Lillard. To the paint. Here's Capella. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
Because it's no surprise that Capella makes that kind of tough finish. He's got a lot of strength and a lot of determination.
1:30 left to play here in the first. Leonard inside. It's tipped, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. Let's take a moment to look at the 2K leaderboard and see last year's high-scoring teams. Fifth best, the Trailblazers.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
And there was a slight panic in L.A. when Kawhi opted out of his deal. It quickly went away as Kawhi signed a new one with the Clippers. The Clippers can build knowing Kawhi is in it for the long haul. Always nice to know you have a star that you can win with.
So Portland ends up going with the new group.
And check out the numbers for Batum. How he did last season. Averaged about 8 points a game last season. 4 rebounds and 2 assists. And you look at his huge role in their offense, a major contributor as far as putting up points.
Well, he can score, he can facilitate, he can pretty much do anything you need on that end. Great work right there on the inbounds play. Getting the bucket before the D has time.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Robinson for 3, and the 3-ball is good.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
The Clippers in the lead. Kennard, the pass to Hartenstein. From the stripe. And the shot falls short this time.
We expect him to make those. Got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
And it's Robinson with the jam.
A fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Here's man after the Trailblazers pick up 2. So the wing on the left. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. They'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Well, look at Morris, just using that big body of his to draw contact. The defense has a tough time matching up with him.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Little's checked in. And he sinks the second.
While the shooting that Morris provides his team with is crucial, just a real valuable part of this team.
And he nails the third. So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Last time they met was in Los Angeles, where they beat the Clippers.
Well, last time out, they got the win in large part because of the play of their bench, and they provided a lot of the scoring punch.
Well, it's such a boost. I mean, not something you want to have to count on every night, but you can tell how much they trust their reserves.
Lillard's checked in for Smith. 34 seconds left in the first. Lillard scanning the floor. Robinson against Kennard. And Lillard kicks to Little. Just 5 on the clock. Going inside. That's in. He found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you have to bring much faster help than that.
Shoots from the elbow. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. It's all tied in Portland. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. Talent around him. Damian Lillard able to play off the ball. He explained how that helped him.
Getting the ball later in possessions when the defense.
Now, Damian Lillard, Greg, accustomed to making shots with the clock winding down.
They have a phrase for it. Whether the defense is locked in or not, that clock is ticking down to Dame time.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And for Portland guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, how many coaches say, we want to start fast? Now, let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
Duncan Robinson out there with Damian Lillard. Then it's Little. And it's ABC, and it's Vanderbilt in at power forward. They're the group that Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with. Pass to Little. On deep. Doesn't go for him. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And that one was all about offensive execution. Running your plays, picking your spots.
As long as you do that, you put yourself in a good position to win, no matter if you're home or away.
Deflects the pass, and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. This is the list of last season's top shooters from the charities. These guys were practically automatic. Damian Lillard is second.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
And the Clippers call time here. And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hacked all game long. That they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I'd have to agree. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at trying to balance things out.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Norkic checked in for ABC. Clint Capella comes in for Vanderbilt. Johnson, he's checked in for Little. And it's Simons in for Duncan Robinson. Pass to Zubac. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Jackson finds George. Off target from outside. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for the Trailblazers. Trailing by 2 and keeping us updated from the sideline. Let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, mid-range jumpers are something of a lost art these days. But they're still practiced by superstars like Kawhi. Leonard. Coach Ty Lue said, why not work on the shots that teams are giving up? Down the stretch, mid-range shots win games. Playoffs, too. If you shoot it at a high clip, it's just as good as a 3 for me. Guys?
And they do shoot it at a good clip, and they rely on it quite a bit. David, thank you. Jokic against Zubac. Lillard outside. And there's the pass to Capella. Here's the 3. And it's Damian Lillard with the 3.
And Lillard is always going to be aggressive on offense as he looks to catch the defense off guard.
Well, we talk about the clutch scoring of Damian Lillard. I'll put it in black and white. Since he entered the league in 2012, nobody has more makes in the last 20 seconds of a game to tie or go ahead. Nobody.
Knocked loose. Stolen by George. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Now Powell. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the list of players with multiple series clinching buzzer beaters in the playoffs. Michael Jordan and Damian Lillard.
With a little bon voyage wave of the hand for good measure, Dame time is as real as it gets.
Zubac against Lillard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Reggie Jackson.
You better respect the interior game a little. He gets deep inside. He forces the defense to hit him.
The Trailblazers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Little, he's checked in for Portland. And then for Los Angeles, Marcus Morris comes in for Ivica Zubac. And Robert Covington subbed in for Powell.
Growing up in Oakland, Damian Lillard wasn't a big recruit out of high school, but he worked at it. And he worked on his game, turning himself into it.
George passes to Covington. Pass to Leonard. Jackson from long range. And it's Portland with the rebound. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Little passes to Simons. In the corner, it's Little. Lillard outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Lillard's got the lead up to 3 now for the Trailblazers.
With his ability to accelerate, defenders have to be careful against Lillard. It's either give him the 3 or risk the blow-by.
And Marcus Morris good for 3. He has 6.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game. But you can see why after that sequence.
It's all tied in Portland. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Kawhi, a big first half for you all offensively, but big first half for them, too. Any concern there?
They're still scoring pretty good, so we got to play better defense.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the 3rd quarter started.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even, and they kept it close, trailing by, at the most, 4 points. Scoring-wise, they broke even in the second, so little ground was lost there. Shaq, how'd you think the Trailblazers were playing?
They ran their offense very well in the first half. There were almost no forced shots. Good, smart basketball. The motion in their offense was terrific. They made those defenders work very hard. I like what I saw from them for the most part.
And Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Clippers.
The bench unit was an essential part of the puzzle. They really stepped it up in a big way, and that helped out. And now the starters can appreciate not having to carry the load on their own.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
We're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. One guy who's getting it done is Lillard.
How about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
So for the Clippers right now, George in the front court, along with Leonard. Jackson is out there with Powell. And it's Zubac in at the center position. Pass to Lillard. Here's Simons. Shoots over Powell. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Here's what Portland has lined up on their schedule. On Sunday, they'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Charlotte Hornets. Then on Monday, they'll be facing Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Now here's Little. Zubac's defending. The shot by George, wide open. The 3-pointer's off the mark. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for the Trailblazers. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And George kicks to Powell. Shoots. That one a tad off to the right, but drops in for him. Powell's got 5 now.
Nice awareness from George. He just reads the D and makes a clever pass to an open teammate.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
You know, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
For the Trailblazers, Johnson, he's checked in for Capella. Josh Hart comes in for Little. Robinson is subbed in for Anthony Simons. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Zubac. Batum comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for George. Mann subbed in for Reggie Jackson. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Passes it to Mann. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
This is why they go to him. When the game is tight, he ups his intensity.
Robinson finds Hart. Batum grabs the miss.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
Powell against Robinson. Powell, the pass to Hartenstein. He doesn't hit that one. Great D that time from Nurkic. Trailblazers trail by 4.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Powell against Robinson. Back to Lillard. 5 to shoot. Count that bucket. Lillard's got 11 points.
You gotta love how clever Lillard is. I mean, he's exceptional at gutting the D apart with his dribbling moves.
And the Clippers call time here. Vanderbilt's checked in. Marcus Morris is checked in for the Clippers. Robert Covington comes in for Mann. It's Powell with the drive. And Batum kicks to Kennard. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Puts it up from 12. Rebounded by Hart. Portland trailing here. To the middle. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight.
Batum lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Batum's got his first basket of the night.
And Batum really likes getting shots off from the interior, using those long arms of his well to release the shot over the defense.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. For Portland. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Johnson. Little comes in for Josh Hart. Simons, he's checked in for Robinson. And it's Dennis Smith in for Lillard. And then for Los Angeles, Paul George is checked in for Batum. Leonard comes in for Luke Kennard. And it's Jackson in for Norman Powell. That's a 2 from Simons. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
They know they can't give him that shot. The D's all over, not even giving him an inch of space.
Jackson finds Leonard. There's 18 seconds left to play in the third. And that one drops for him.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Smith feeling it out a bit. He drives in. Here's Little. Offensive rebound. That one's is good, and the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Smith.
Getting more comfortable shooting from inside. Even though Smith Jr. is smaller, he knows how to score in the paint.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we got a tight ball game here. Clippers lead by 2. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out. You see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Clint Capella is out there with Little. And it's Smith, and it's Vanderbilt in at the center, locking down the middle. And here comes Leonard, leading the fast break. Wasted no time on that one. Leonard's got the lead up to 4 now for the Clippers. Hey guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Clippers?
They played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game. They've got the steals to prove it.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
And the first one at the line is good. A different look now for Portland. Yusuf Nurkic comes in for Vanderbilt. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Smith. So he gets them both.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. You just expect him to make every one, every time.
Outside, George. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Capella's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Little can't hit.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
Leonard inside. Yep, it counts.
Talk about someone who knows all the angles. Kawhi on the interior.
The pass to Little. Lachey. And the layup is up and in.
How about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Lillard against Jackson. He dishes it to Leonard. Pass to George. George double teamed. Zubac's the pass to Jackson. You can't hit that time. And it's Portland the other way. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Here's Little. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. Los Angeles making a switch here. Powell's checked in. One drops. He ties it up. And so George will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. Kicks it out to Leonard. 4 on the clock. The 10-footer. Pass to Pop. Fires from deep. Hits the three-point line. And the Clippers lead by 3.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're trailing by 3. 1:30 left in the fourth quarter of this one. The New Balance Player of the Game, Paul George.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. ABC's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Vanderbilt comes in for Clint Capella. And Hart subbed in for Little. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to listen in on the Portland head coach talking to his team. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, get into the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's George. George, double team, and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing. When to rise up and swat that one away.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 to the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here it is, Jackson. And that will be 2. Coming up, officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Norman Powell. He sinks the clutch free throw. Yusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for the Trailblazers. Little comes in for Josh Hart. And so both free throws good that time. That puts him ahead.
Good job. It's this close. The team that wins the free throw battle might win the game.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're behind by 1. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Not even look now for Portland. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. And it's Duncan Robinson in for Anthony Simon. Now, here's George. Not a lot of room. George, double team. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. The big-time possession here.
And their hearts must be going 100 miles an hour right now.
Stolen by Zubac. And here's George. The 3. And again, the Clippers missing. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2.
There weren't any Swiss players in the NBA until just a few years ago. But now Capella and several guys from Switzerland making an impact in this league. It's going to come down to a three-point attempt. I mean, what a huge moment to come through the line.
And the Clippers call time here. They trail by 3. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What's your take, guys?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, they have a little time to work with. The most important thing is to make whatever you take.
seen a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
Here's Lillard. Offline. Jackson in the corner. A three ball. Misses the tray. And regulation now complete. He will go to overtime. From Portland. We're back in a moment. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Starts out with the ball. And no shortage of excitement here, and we're officially underway in overtime in this game. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Post-tandem form, Morris and Zubac. Powell is out there with Jackson, and it's George with the 3, the small forward. Los Angeles has guarded the 3-pointer 11 times tonight, and nailed 5 of them. From 13 feet out. 8 points for Marcus Morris.
Now, these shots are important for Morris to make, demonstrating why he is seen as a leader in this game.
Lillard against Jackson. Lillard outside. 6 to shoot. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Lillard, he's an exceptional player. He's a guy you trust to make the right decision in these moments.
Lillard, no good on the free throw. The Clippers trail. Powell with it. He's picked up by Little, and he makes that one. Jackson's got his first 2 points of the night.
And just a fantastic job by Jackson. Remaining aggressive on offense. His team turns to him in these moments. He knows how to provide.
He's off on that one. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. Lillard dishes to Nurkic. Shot clock at 5. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Left side, Jackson. Got it!
Oh, man, and if the game is on the line, you can bet Jackson will be calling for the rock. He relishes the opportunity to take these gigantic shots.
Foul They're trailing by 2. 41 seconds left to play in the first overtime. Robinson's checked in for a little. And the Clippers, new change here as well. Alex checked in. Here's Simons. Robinson on the wing. Full time. Huge bucket.
I think the roof's about to come off this place.
And the Clippers call time here. They're down by 1. We've got 33 seconds left in the first overtime. Guys, your thoughts?
And usually you want to go for the 2-for-1 here to maximize the clock.
Little, he's checked in for Portland. George looking around. Looking to end his cold spell. Little with the rebound. And he commits the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game. And the Clippers call time here. They're trailing by 3. 24 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. That's a two-pointer. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And there was a time when folks said George wasn't a clutch shooter. Remember? Not anymore, people. No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
He's able to hit the second one, and that'll put them up by 2.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
Well, you're right. Time is of the essence. You got to move.
In the corner, Powell with it. Found it!
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
The basket looks as big as the ocean right now. I mean, that's how easy he's making it look.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good. Going 1 or 2 from the line, and that ties the game up.
And the chance to take the lead gets away because of the miss.
And so we are tied again at the end of overtime. Now we're headed to overtime number 2. We'll get right back to the action when we return. As we play on into another overtime, you know these teams must be wearing down. It's become a battle of attrition. And here is Los Angeles now. Inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Clint Capella.
And it's running it all in with the block. So the Raptors were rewarded with the flawed delivery tomorrow. Their first NBA
2-point ball game.
And really just a great rhythm at the line. Whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance.
Robinson for three. Offensive rebound. Capella, the pass to Simons. That three off the mark. And so it's Leonard with it. Bring it up for Los Angeles. And the guard Powell with it. George, double team. This is it to Zubac. It's a nice ball movement by the Clippers. Jackson gets the bucket.
Shoot first point guard with a razor sharp shot. Jackson. Gotta stay up.
Our timeout called by Portland. They're behind by 5. A minute 20 left to play in the second overtime of quite a heated game. And Portland making a change here. Little's checked in. Here's Lillard. Driving to the basket. And it's sent back by Leonard.
And just a big-time shot-blocking threat. Leonard's instincts on defense are just mind-boggling. Knows when to go after the blocks.
5 on the clock. Capella kicks to Little. They shoot again. Capella trying to free himself up. Money! What a beautiful shot to put him to within 3.
And nice to see Capella find the open teammate as he continues to develop his ability to create for others.
LA has gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. That at all. In the corner, Powell with it. Jackson has the open look. Offline with his 3. No room for them to make a mistake.
Yeah, almost played perfect from here on out.
It counts. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to him.
Here's Los Angeles now. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
George passes to Zubac. Leonard trying to break free. No good from Zubac. The pass to Little. Excellent beat there from George. And they go to the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
Oh, Jackson is not just a terrific shooter, but a fantastic defender as well, using his great speed on both ends.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
And no secret here, guys. They've got to get a 3 if we're going to get yet another overtime.
Our timeout called by Portland. They trail by 3. 11 seconds left in the second overtime. What a game. Simons, to Little, lets it go with the 3. No good from 3-point territory. So it's Los Angeles taking a W in a close one. The double overtime game can really take its toll on the players. And after this one, the officials, the fans, everyone's going to have to take a needed rest.
No doubt. I mean, when you have to dig that deep and play with that much determination to get a win, it was earned, and I tell you what, they've got to feel really good about themselves for fighting through.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Kawhi. The defense, of course, keyed in on slowing you down tonight, but your teammates stepped up. How important is that for you?
It feels great, you know. That's what a championship team is about. You know, when your star's not going or they double teaming you, and you got other guys knocking down big shots like they did tonight.
The others came correct, man, and you got the dub. Congrats. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony. Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.